I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Sullivan County Sheriff's deputies have arrested the man they say stabbed another man during a fight at the Table and Tap restaurant in Kauneonga Lake shortly before 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Deputies were called to a report of a fight in progress, and when they arrived, they found a large crowd on the sidewalk in front of the restaurant. The stabbing victim was taken to Catskill Regional Medical Center for treatment of wounds that were not considered life-threatening. Deputies later charged 25-year-old Arton Gashi of Smallwood with felony assault, criminal possession of a weapon, and driving with a suspended license. Gashi also had an outstanding warrant in the town of Bethel for failing to appear on a vehicle and traffic charge. Gashi was ordered held in Sullivan County Jail on $25,000 cash bail. Sullivan County Under Sheriff Eric Chaboti says the incident began as a dispute between the two men who knew each other. A Sparrowbush woman has been charged with aggravated driving while intoxicated after smashing her car into a rock wall on Bullville Road in the town of Crawford early this morning with her 8.5-month-old child with her. Town police say 29-year-old Rachel Raymond was spotted walking away from the early morning accident. Officers say she became combative when taken into custody. Besides aggravated DWI, Raymond was also charged with criminal mischief for intentionally damaging phone wires and a telephone in the Crawford police station. Local Assemblyman James Skoufis is pushing the State Department of Transportation to ban truck traffic along routes 17 and 32 between Sloatsburg and Newburgh. Skoufis and local mayors say truckers have been getting off the Thruway at exit 15A and then driving on 17 and 32 till they get to Newburgh as a way to avoid paying the toll at the Harriman Toll Plaza. Skoufis says the roads aren't wide enough to accommodate the trucks and that they travel through small communities, creating safety concerns. Skoufis and the mayor say the DOT want the DOT to de-designate as truck access routes those sections of 17 and 32. Elsewhere in New Paltz, Town Supervisor Susan Zimet has decided to drop out of the race for the 103rd State Assembly seat. Zimet had launched a campaign to unseat current Assemblyman and fellow Democrat Kevin Cahill, but she said challenges to her nominating petitions, coupled with a lawsuit filed by Cahill, led to her decision to pull out. In a statement issued this morning, Zimet said it would have cost her tens of thousands of dollars to fight the challenges. In her statement, Zimet said while her name won't appear on the ballot, she will continue her advocacy on the issues. Police in Kingston continue to search for the man who robbed the Roundout Savings Bank in uptown Kingston Friday. The man, wearing a cloth mask blocking his face, made off with an undisclosed amount of cash and was last seen running down Washington Avenue along an old railroad bed. Kingston police also released photos of a person they want to identify and interview as a possible eyewitness to the robbery. There was no indication that a weapon was displayed. Anyone with information is urged to call Kingston Police at 845-331-1671. Those wishing to remain anonymous can use the Submit a Tip app on the Kingston Police Facebook page. He was arrested in what was called one of the largest drug busts in Orange County history. 34-year-old Joaquin Ramos Hernandez of Fresno, California, will serve 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to a felony possession charge. Hernandez was a passenger in a tractor-trailer rig and was pulled over in April on Interstate 84 for not displaying the proper state tax decals. Inside the vehicle was over 12 kilograms of heroin with an estimated street value of more than $10 million. The driver of the truck, Enrique Becerra Mendoza, is scheduled to appear in Orange County Court tomorrow. A town of Plattekill man will be serving 20 years in prison for the rape of an elderly woman last November. 27-year-old Brandon DeVoe had pleaded guilty to a first-degree rape charge. He broke into the home of the 80-year-old victim and sexually assaulted her. Palm prints found on a window in the home matched DeVoe's, leading to his arrest. At sentencing, the victim said he had threatened to kill her if she did not acquiesce to his demands. DeVoe was offered something less than the maximum sentence so that the elderly victim would not be forced to testify during a trial. Police are stepping up their search for information on the whereabouts of a town of Cornwall man who was en route to his job in Peekskill and disappeared July 8th. A car belonging to 62-year-old Raymond Locascio was found 2 days later. The mint green 2006 Ford Taurus was discovered in the Turkey Hill parking area off Route 6 in the town of Woodbury, near the entrance to several hiking trails in Bear Mountain State Park. Locascio is diabetic and was not believed to have his medications with him. Anyone with information that can aid in the search for Raymond Locascio is asked to call State Police at 845-457-1388 or Town of Cornwall Police at 845-534-8100.
Potato, garlic, onions, everything fresh here.
And it's the season for fresh produce, and area residents can get their hands on onions, tomatoes, green beans, and a host of other locally grown veggies at farmers markets throughout our area. Saturday, people came to Front Street in Port Jervis to do some locally grown produce buying. Misty Fox of Port Jervis says farmers market season's a yearly summertime treat for her and her kids.
Kids enjoy coming here to look at the fresh produce. They've never seen it like this before.
And kind of good to have it at home.
Oh yes, it's delicious. It's much better than a grocery store.
The Port Jervis Farmers Market runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturdays through September 20th at the Front Street public parking lot. It's just one of many held during the week in our region. Look for information on one closest to you. There's sunshine in the forecast, but we can't rule out the chance for a passing shower both Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday will be partly sunny with a shower or two a possibility. The highs will be around 80 degrees. Wednesday will be partly sunny as well, a little warmer with temperatures in the 80 to 85 degree range with the chance again of a late day shower or thunderstorm. So keep the umbrella handy. Well, stay informed by starting your day with the Times-Herald Record and keep clicking here at Record Online throughout the day for news whenever and wherever it breaks. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.